Hello and welcome to another fun-filled week in Arizona. We've been here for several weeks now as I convert this horse trailer, or at least the dressing room portion of it, into a living quarters, as it's called. Now this is a custom-built Sterling coach horse trailer, which is a very well-built horse trailer. And this area was intended solely to haul saddles and other things you need at a horse show, but we are turning it into a full-blown conversion. Last week I ended applying stain to a portion of it, and this week I'm going to be pushing through and covering all of it in stain and hopefully finishing up the entire project. I've got a bunch of solar panels to hoist on top of it, an air conditioner to install, and I need to wire all those batteries together. Y'all hang on. This week's going to be fun. All this is going back in there.
Yeah, guys, that's right. This trailer is very, very close to completion. But if you haven't picked up on the trend, Shane has been taking Saturdays off the entire time during this build. And today is a very, very important day. It is the first day that little Miss Shy gets to travel in the Love Hut. What do you think, baby girl? Are you going to be a great travel pup?
If we can keep her off my shoulders, she will be.
Right now, she's sleeping sound, or at least thinking about it. Oh, this is going to be awesome, guys. Yeah, traveling with you is going to be awesome, baby girl. Goal accomplished. We got all of our groceries and apparently got this little girl a new toy. Yeah, all your toys and you like the box best, huh?
Got a whole bag of toys. Look at all these toys. You don't want any of these toys? Oh. What's in that?
She said maybe. This little girl did awesome on her first ride.
What about this one? No. All right, y'all. It's time to change this thing. Got a big bucket of stain. And I'm gonna start working my way all the way around the inside. And once I've done that, I've got a big pile of doors and cabinet faces and drawers. I'm gonna start clear coating all of those. It's time to finish this puppy up, y'all. I bet you're just as excited as I am. Now I've run out of stain, so I'm waiting on more to get here. Town is a bit far from here. We're about just over an hour from Tucson, and that's the closest place for a big box store. So you gotta have a little patience and logistical planning to get stuff done up here in these mountains. While I wait, I'm gonna be applying this product, and I wanted to show it to you because it's the first time I've gotten to use this particular product, and I'm really excited about it. So this is made with a whey protein, which means, it's from cow's milk in essence. And it is a lower VOC option for a clear coat, hard coat finish on cabinetry, which is gonna make a big difference in there with all that woodwork. So, let's get this stuff put on. I'm excited. Oh, this stuff is amazing. I believe this is gonna be my new way to finish cabinets, y'all. I still got a lot more to go.
No, baby, you gotta leave that stuff alone. I get it, though. Admiring Dad's work. Wow, that's a lot of beauty. I cannot wait to see this thing all put together. Should I come? Let's go see Dad. Let's go sneak up on him. fairly certain that he's got headphones in and has no idea that we are out here, guys. But wow, this thing's looking amazing. Should I come? Good come, baby girl. Shy down. Good down. Good down. Should I sit? Let's sit. Let's sit. Should I shake? Good shake. Good shake. Yes. Shy spin. Ready? Yeah, this one's meant to spin. Good spin. Good spin. Yes. Hey.
Hello, Kelsey.
That headlamp means it's too dark to work, babe.
I realize that. I'm cleaning, not working. It might possibly rain tomorrow.
Of course, the vortex. Anytime you're almost done with a project, it rains.
So I'm preparing and hoping that it's all alive.
I hope so too, babe, but either way, you are almost done with this project. Shy's ready for you to come home too.
Hi, Shy.
Well, good morning, everyone. I just want to point out that instead of the bed that we bought little Miss Shy, she's sleeping on the floor next to it, and what is she using as a pillow? Guys, that is a fluorite cluster. My little genius is using a genius stone as a pillow. Oh, she's gonna be a wonderful rock hound.
Well, as y'all saw, I worked well into the night last night, or at least the dark hours. Today I came back out and continued doing where I left off. Let's keep pushing ahead. I removed the counter face for this so I could make sure I got everything stained in here, but this is how we'll be accessing the plumbing. We're still gonna have a sink inset into the counter right here, and all the water pump and connections are gonna be back there, which makes all that really hard to work on through the tiny little door opening that we built here. So this is a much more conducive way of accessing your plumbing. You know, building a removable counter face. This one has one too. Let's keep moving, y'all. Alright, well, I've literally spent hours with my head crammed in boxes, huffing paint fumes. But I would say that I'm 98% done staining. What is left is the inside of voids. Now, this will be a refrigerator. There's a lid going on this. There's doors going on that. I need to finish those doors, as well as a couple of other pieces of trim I need to stain. And then I can use the last of my bucket of stain to fill in these cavities. But I want to make sure that I have all the visible stuff done first before, I run out of stain. So in the name of waiting on things to dry, I'm going to start working on this electrical cabinet. I have some sheet aluminum that I'm going to be putting on the back side of this box so these large components that we're running don't cause any heat displacement problems. And I'd like to remind you that the entire face of this cabinet is also pretty much all screen as well. So these components, in essence, are just going to be sitting here in the main room. All right, let's move forward. Well, y'all, I've done about as much as I can do for today. Once again, it is getting dark in here. I've started to rest some of the drawers back in their positions so I can make sure I don't have to do any more sanding or adjusting to the actual cabinet framework, because once I actually put the poly on all of this, it's going to be really hard to edit it. Versus right now it's just stain, and if I need to sand or cut anything, all I got to do is put a little more stain back over it and we're good to go. Tomorrow, I hope to actually seal all of this. But for today, this is what it looks like, y'all. Beautiful, I think. All the suns are shining. And it's time to keep moving and grooving, y'all. Last night, I stuck some of these drawers into place so I could, see my vision. Today, I'm gonna be putting clear coat on all of this cabinetry. It's gonna be shiny by tonight. Well, my collection of stained and sealed pieces of wood has about come to critical mass. This is the last of my pieces to be stained. These are going to be the doors that operate as the headboard as well. Unfortunately, the skies are looking angry. I think it'd be wise I pack up. It rains very rarely here, but it does actually rain here. Let's see if I can clean some of this mess up. I may have sat on my couch playing with that puppy for a little too long today, but I did get back in here and got back to work. I've stained the inside of the last of my cabinets. I'm still missing that little spot back there. I think I got just enough stain in that bucket too. I'm very proud of myself. And while I've been dancing around in circles, making sure I get the last of everything, I'm also starting to install the components in here. So the first thing is going to be to cut a giant hole in this box, of course. I have several to cut. We're going to be using this portion right here as our control panel. So we'll have switches and USB ports and all the jibs and jablets going up and down there. All right, let's see how much of that I can get done today too.
Y'all, I swear, this dog just took a nap and grew up an inch taller. This puppy time is going by way too fast. Oh boy, she's cute.
Well, I got things done. I didn't get all the things done. Got some cute little handles installed. These are the ones that are going to be going on all of the doors. So the closet and the cabinets up here. These will be getting handles as well. I installed these handy dandy latches though. I don't know if you can tell in the dark. They're copper in color, and that is kind of a rarity. This is a great design as well if you have any sort of cabinetry you're trying to keep from moving around the way we're applying them here. But that way, if in transit there is a major stop or something, once that's turned, it's locked. I also started adding the electronic components in here. Got our fuse box installed. Tomorrow, no doubt, we'll get some more done. But for today, I'm gonna go pet that cute little puppy. Probably kiss Kelsey too. Okay, let's do things a little different this morning. So usually I tune in after I've already set everything up. I try to pick up at night and make sure that the wind doesn't blow things over, or if it does rain, things not get wet. So every day I start out opening all the doors on my project. Then honestly, one just has to kind of stand and figure out what they're doing with their day. What I'm doing with my day is we have to route a channel in the ceiling because we're going to be doing another ceiling light like this. And I need to start actually wiring up all the lighting in this thing. Let's add more functionality today, y'all. I want to get done with this thing, and I know y'all want me to get done with it. All right. Thanks to my handy dandy router, I was able to get a relatively straight line, freehand routed up into the ceiling. Obviously my bit slipped a little bit there and I had to get a new one. After that, I was able to dig in deeper with my router and cut all of this plywood out and remove the insulation up in there. So in essence, I'm creating a void for our wire to turn. The wire I'm using allows me not to have to deal with conduit and what have you. One, because we're not going to be running any hardware up through this. And two, this is called SO wire. So this in essence is an extension cord. And I buy it by the foot. So you have a watertight jacket on the outside, and then each individual wire is coated as well. And you can buy it in all different gauges. So I run that. So my end result will be a wire hanging out of the ceiling just like that. We'll hide this up in there and continue moving forward. Hopefully we get the ceiling up there after this. Workbench has switched gears and turned into wiring disaster. But we've made a lot of progress today. I got all of my wire runs tucked away and hidden in the cabinets. All that's left is the wires hanging out that are going to be holding things like USB ports and outlets. I've also started wiring up these major components. There's the end of all my wires. We'll get some more done tomorrow, but I'm about out of light. Soon we'll be able to turn on the lights.
Good morning, everyone. Boy, it's cute.
Well, good morning, y'all. I'm back in here. I have less to do than I did yesterday morning, but I still got a lot to do. So let's see how much I can do today. It's Friday. Y'all know that means it's the last day of the week and the last day of the video. Let's see what we can get done. I know at some point we've got to leave because I let us run out of water, propane, and coffee. I'm running on fumes this morning, y'all. But we're gonna make it through.
Hey, Shane, what are we doing? This is not working on the trailer.
Well, without this supply run, I don't believe I'm gonna be able to work in this heat, Kelsey. I need some water.
Yeah, guys, we are out of water and propane, which means I couldn't cook him lunch.
And I couldn't make coffee this morning.
Yeah, a trip into town was definitely necessary. Shy seems to be enjoying it, though. What do you think, Shy? Yeah, you like to travel? Get ready, pup. You got a whole lot of it in your future.
Well, I'm gonna call it the end of the day now. That little trip we took in the Love Hut to get supplies, I may have stretched it out a little bit longer than I should have, and I took most of the day off, to be honest. I'm quite tired today. I did come back and finish getting some wiring done, as well as starting to add cabinet doors. I'm even testing that light up there now. It's not running through the whole system yet. I had it hot wired to my little jump box here, but those are all solid signs of nearing the end of this whole project. Make sure y'all come back next week to see what that looks like. Also, if you're looking for some still shots of this project, or maybe some different video footage that wasn't in this week's YouTube video, go check out some of our other social media like Facebook and Instagram. Those are great places to find that type of content, and it's also a good way to get a hold of us. If you don't have either one of those types of social media and you still want to get a hold of us, you can send us an email at LoveHut4Life@gmail.com. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.